Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. The ultimate thing a man must do to get women. The ultimate thing. Now, I talk about body game all the time, right? I talk about body game, and then people who really follow me, especially on my other sites, know I get into style. I get into it here, and, I talk about charisma, masculinity. You got to develop all of those things, really not just to get women, but for your own development, your own life, your own ability to have sovereignty, right? But if you're going to deal with a woman, there is one ultimate thing you got to do. You got to engage them. Seriously. And I've talked about this before about talking with women, but on a deeper level, you engage in the women. Look, I don't care what your face look like. I don't care. I will argue with any of these dudes who focused on the face. I don't care what your height is. I will argue with any dude about the height thing. Even your body. Y'all know I promote the body game, but you know what? There's some guys who do hit the gym. They muscular and everything. Shoot, they could probably, and they getting plenty of attention from women, but they still having trouble with women. Right? And you talk about the money and status. Hey, you can look like $1 million. You can have that status. You could be a celebrity and all of that. You still got to engage the woman. That's the key. That is the key. Because what you going to do? All right, you drop dead handsome, you tall, you muscular. Shoot, you got $1,000 suit on. You got $1,000 suit on. Shoot, you sitting on a Lamborghini or, a Ferrari or whatever, right? You got a sign up that says, yeah, you're a mortgage banker or an attorney or something. You still got to come in contact with the women. You still got to engage them. Because all that other stuff at best is bait, maybe stuff to talk about. But you still got to talk. You still got to engage the woman. You still got to interact with the woman. See, I'm going to tell you what. If anybody goes out here, first of all, you'll see like a very attractive woman, right? Very attractive. In fact, I'm going to use that as my example. Because I've known plenty. Anybody follow me on IG or they can see who I've interacted with in the past, and most of them still in my life, right? The key was engaging them, because I've talked to a lot of very beautiful women, and contrary to popular belief, a lot of them are single. A lot of them are single. I mean, these are gorgeous women, like roll out of bed, don't have to put on anything on it, no lipstick, no makeup, don't have to fix their hair, and they still like the baddest woman walking. Like they on a bad day, no shower, don't brush their teeth, still a 9, right? And you be seeing these women like, damn, I know you got guys going for you and everything. I've said that to them, and it's like, no. And other people who've been in professions like photographers, in the modeling industry, they would tell you the same thing. The women would tell you, the men who worked around them would tell you, or maybe friends. Guys are scared to talk to them. They're not engaging them. I remember I had a very attractive woman. Me and her, we were kicking it, and she was, I alluded to her on my Patreon, and she actually had a named celebrity. He ain't as big as he was back in the day. In fact, I've known several women who dealt with male celebrities, right? On that level. And they all said, every single one said the same thing when I say, well, how you single? You fine as shit. How you single? How you ain't getting this? And it's always the same fucking thing. They say men don't talk to them. A lot of men scared to talk to them. They see that fine woman, and see, here's the problem. A man will see a very beautiful woman, right? Very beautiful, attractive and everything. And instead of just trying to engage her, they'll say, no, she wouldn't want me. I don't have any money, or she wouldn't want me. I'm just average looking, or she wouldn't want me because, I'm too slim, or I'm too big, or I'm all of that. Well, yeah, she might not, but how you going to know if you don't engage her? A lot of those women, that's why you will see a very beautiful woman with an average guy, because that guy only did one thing and one thing alone. He engaged her. He engaged her. He just went and talked to her. Now, this ain't going to say, like, every time you approach a beautiful woman or something, they're going to engage you or even want to deal with you. This is not to say that at all. But you ain't going to know till you engage her. And you'd be surprised a whole lot of them, because especially like the very beautiful ones, a lot of times they don't have a lot of guys who talk to them. They don't even have a lot of female friends, because females, one thing about women, they're very competitive with each other. They are extremely competitive. So a lot of times they don't want that very attractive woman around them. Only time it's rare you see a very beautiful woman around some average woman. Usually if you see a very beautiful woman, her crew is very beautiful as well. So all of them getting their cut. All of them getting their attention. Right? So that beautiful woman might not have a lot of female friends and got a bunch of males just doing some dumb stuff. I mean, it's easy. And trust me, and you could, this ain't to say she don't have her preferences, physical. Yeah, they do got their physical preferences. But if like they ain't going on dates, or they ain't just have a man that they can talk to, and I'm going to get into that in a second. They get very open for that average dude, average looking dude, average build, modest income dude who at least going to talk to him. They at least give them a chance. I ain't going to say nothing's automatic going to have sex. Nothing. I don't care what, but they'll be more open to him. They'll be more receptive to him. All the dude had to do is just have a normal conversation, right? That's all he had to do. But see, that's just the thing. Too many men just got that fear and everything. Fear of rejection, right? And, look, it happens. But I'm going to tell you what, and this has always been my philosophy. I'd rather just be rejected, because you ever see a woman and she fine as hell, but you like, I ain't going, she might do this and that, right? And then you don't see her again. You'll be thinking about her for weeks. At least if you approach, say hi to or something, you can at least sit back and say, oh, okay, well, yeah, she rejected me, but I shot my jumper, it missed, okay, fine, feel good. You ain't thinking about it a while later. And contrary to popular belief, the overwhelming majority of women will at least be polite if you say hi. But see, think about something. If you go for it, that's like, once again, like the basketball analogy, you just taking a shot. Yeah, you might miss, but you might hit it too. But whatever the case, you got to engage. And see, what I'm hearing from a lot of guys is they focus on this other stuff. Like people talk about the looks, money, and status. Okay, all right. So what goes, with the woman you might look like money to women. She might even know your status, even look good to her. What good is y'all across the room from each other? Because contrary to popular belief, only a tiny percentage of men will get approached. And even then, the women going to be very indirect about it. Very few women going to go up to a guy and say, hey, you know what? You're a big, fine man. Come bring it in me. Nah, it don't work that way. So the ultimate thing, a man just got to engage. You got to engage. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. So anyway, I want y'all to keep that in mind. The ultimate thing a man must do is engage. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all. Peace and blessings.